Hey everyone, welcome back to Terraria, and I am Star. Now, if you noticed, I'm, still digging and stuff, but I had a really good question that one of my friends was asking me. He was asking me, because I do bodybuilding, I lift weights and stuff, and I was like, can you lose weight without exercising? And absolutely yes, you can absolutely lose weight without exercising. It's about calorie restriction. And what a lot of people don't understand this. Calorie restriction is like you need a certain number of calories in a day to maintain body weight and to maintain mass and stuff. Oh, I want to show you guys this too. See how this water keeps going down? It stopped. Okay. Once I bust through this bottom and I get to hell, the water will keep flowing indefinitely because hell will absorb the water, which is super awesome. But anyway, yeah. So it's calorie restriction. You can count calories, like on everything that you have. There's like a calorie count on it of like how much you should be having in a day. A normal person should have like 1,200. I get 2,000, something like that. It varies per person per exercise level. I have close to 3,000 in a day. It's not because I'm cool or anything, because I just lift weights a lot, and I weigh like 235. So, a lot more than what the normal person. There we go. Oh, fuck. Okay. See? Oh, wow. I'm almost there. Almost there, guys. But one of the things you have to keep in mind is not all calories are made equal. So it shows, and a lot of dietitians will say that, like, calorie restriction is just limiting the amount of calories you have in a day. And that's possible. It is absolutely possible to do that. A person, I think it was UC Berkeley, he actually ate Twinkies for an entire month. That's like all he ate, and he lost weight. Because he just limited the amount of calories he could have per day. Emerald. I love Emerald. So yeah, it's completely possible to lose weight that way without exercise. But then my question is, why would you want to? Like, exercise is fun, and it's really, like, if you want to lose weight exercising, it's super, super fast. If you want to lose weight through calorie restriction, it takes a while. Your body fights it. Your body does not like being in calorie deficit, and so it'll fight back, and it'll try and store fat, and it'll try and enhance your cravings, so you'll be, like, hungry all the time and stuff. With exercise, your body, it likes to exercise. It doesn't like to gain a whole lot of muscle, at least at first. But it'll understand what you're trying to do. So think about it like this. Your body is your friend, but it doesn't speak English. So you have to speak to it in its language. And its language is, how much stress am I under? Emotional stress or physical stress? And how much fuel do I have? How much carbohydrates do I have? And how much proteins do I have? Building blocks. And if you limit the amount of energy it has, then it'll be like, well, I want to store as much energy as possible for the future, right? And that's by gaining fat. It tries to store its future energy as much as it can. And so that's why when you go straight calorie restriction, you'll see this influx in your weight for just like a little bit. It'll take about a month. About 30 days for your body to realize, oh, I'm not going to die. I keep getting food consistently, even though, it doesn't feel like it. When you exercise, your body's like, oh, I'm under stress. So I need to enhance my endurance, and I need to enhance the amount of calories that I'm burning. So it just burns the fuel off. Am I still not there yet? Oh, what the fuck is that thing? A nymph? I'm gonna fuck up that nymph. So anyway, it doesn't know what you're doing if you just do calorie restriction. If you're doing a combination of things, for example, calorie restriction and exercise, it kind of gets it. It's like, I'm gonna burn off these calories because I have plenty of food and I have plenty of calories, and then once you stress your body enough, it's gonna be like, well, I have all these fat stores, I'm gonna use up these fat stores. See? Which is really good, because that's exactly what you want. You don't want to be fat. Oh, this was a false bottom. Fuck me. That makes me mad. Yeah, you can absolutely lose weight that way. The best way to lose weight by calorie restriction is by, again, limiting your calories and not exercising, but it's to give yourself food throughout the day. Okay, so like in the same scenario, your body's starving. It's like, oh my god, I want food, I want food. I'm going to hold on to as much calories, as much energy as I possibly can. Well, the trick to get around that is to, give it food all day. It's not a whole lot of food, but just a little bit of food all day. And so that way it's never hungry. Your body's never like hungry. It's always being fed. Even though it's not getting fed with something, worthwhile, like let's say you're getting some vegetables or some fruit or something, you're still below your calories for the day, but your body doesn't want to hold on to any fat because it doesn't need to. It's not in that starvation mode, even though it's in a calorie restriction. So, again, you're speaking your body's language. You're saying, hey, I want to lose fat. And the way that you do that is you don't stress your body through diet. It's like, okay, I'm totally cool with you losing weight now. And you'll see a dramatic result. Again, without exercise, it'll take a little while. It'll take a couple of weeks for you to actually start seeing results. But you will see results. And it won't stress your body. The thing that you always want to do is whenever you're going on a diet or something like that, you don't want to stress your body. You only have one body throughout this world. And if you stress it hard, your body is, going to try and hurt itself so it can stay alive. And you don't want to. It's basically like threatening your body. It's like, hey body, you're gonna die today, and it's like, no. If someone were to tell you that, it would take you a little while to recover from being threatened. So your body's the same way. It takes it some time to recover, and then from then on, it's always a little bit hypersensitive to being in a calorie deficit, to being, nervous that it's not going to be able to have its food. And you've heard of yo-yo dieting. Yo-yo dieting is where you're on a diet for a while, you lose a bunch of weight, and then you go back to your normal diet, and all of a sudden you gain all the weight back plus. And it's because you've been threatening your body this whole time, and now it's like, I need as much stored fat as humanly possible in case I get stressed again, in case I get threatened again. And so that's the idea behind that. So, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I thought that was a really great question, and I wanted to let you guys know about that. I do bodybuilding, so I'm versed on a couple of the nutrition things. Like, I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not the best at this stuff, but I know what works for me. And so I want to share, as much as I can with you guys. So thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'm Star. You guys are awesome. And thank you so much for watching. Star out. Self high five.